Good morning, it's Hiker Dude Dad, and this is part of my last stop on the 7-state park tour, 5 counties. The stop right now and my next little stop, both part of the same state park here, is Shikellamy State Park. We are right on the north branch of the Susquehanna, right across from Northumberland. It's a bridge across here. Shikellamy State Park is split into two, so you have the marina section down here along the river, and then up on that ridge is the Overlook section. So it is actually split into 2 counties, Northumberland and over here, and then Union County over there. But we will go take a walk on the marina side here. We're on Packers Island. Looks to be a cement factory up here. So not just a state park, but also a lot of other stuff going on here on Packers Island. So here we are, north branch of the Susquehanna coming from New York State is flowing here. Right where the bridge meets there is kind of the confluence, because straight ahead is the west branch of the Susquehanna, which we've spent some time on this trip here. Flowing in, they meet here at the confluence under Shikellamy Overlook, and then flow south all the way through the rest of the state down to the Chesapeake Bay at Havre de Grace, Maryland. So a little ways down here, the direction that we're looking at, that's the town of Sunbury on the left. The Adam T. Bauer Memorial Dam is the world's longest inflatable dam, and it usually impounds the Susquehanna River right there, backs the water up here, and creates the 3,000-acre Lake Augusta. So water sports, boating, everything, Shikellamy Marina is your place to drop in here. Usually, apparently the dam will not be able to operate without installing a new inflatable bag. The dam is 2,100 feet long, and I guess flooding and damage and wear and tear and all that, the bag did not operate last summer. There was no deep Lake Augusta to play in. The bag should be fixed for summer of 2022. The last fresh info that I had stated that. So hopefully that'll be reinstated and people can get their water ski and boating back on here, because this is a great place, a confluence of 2 rivers into one. Susquehanna River, which is one of the oldest rivers in the world. Fun fact here, the town of Sunbury over there used to be called Shamokin, and Shamokin Dam used to be here. This was not an inflatable dam, but this dam enabled ferry traffic across the Susquehanna. It was destroyed in March of 1904 by the breakup of 22 inches of ice in the spring thaw. That created flooding. That created a lot of flooding down in Lancaster County, where I'm from. When that broke up, that wiped out the towns of Safe Harbor and a lot of the river towns that I go to. The water in Safe Harbor, I think, rose, what was it, 10 feet in 5 minutes or something after that, and then the ice just came down and just plowed over buildings and everything like that. But all that originated up here, miles and miles away. But yeah, 22 inches of ice broke up in the spring thaw, and yeah, just destroyed Shamokin Dam and just left a swath of wreckage. Just destroyed towns on its way south. Crazy. It's all connected though, it's all connected. So here's a picture of the 2,100 foot dam that creates 3,000-acre Lake Augusta. This is on a board dedicated to Franklin Curie. He was an environmentalist and helped do a lot to save and protect the river. And this is Curie Point here. Got a nice brick keystone for Pennsylvania, and a nice little walk out here right on the tip of Packers Island. Curie Point, dedicated to Senator Franklin L. Curie, author and champion of the Environmental Rights Amendment to the Pennsylvania State Constitution. And here we are, out at the point. Absolute southern tip here at Packers Island. North Branch coming down here and here, surrounding the island. West Branch over there, and take that route straight to Maryland. This is beautiful. There's a lot of people at the park today, but I've got Curie's Point all to myself right now. I think I'm gonna end up making a second cup of coffee here and take it on the road to the Overlook. Taking a while, it's a little breezy. I got time though, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful day on the water. It's a little too windy. A watch spot never boils, something like that. I have a windscreen that I've never used before. Alright, well that wasn't the smoothest cup of coffee I ever made. It's not terribly windy, but a little bit breezy, and I was having trouble coming to a boil there, but yeah, it's warm and I've got it. Here we go. Coffee's done, so is the marina side. Time to head up there to Shikellamy Overlook. Alright, so we are on Shikellamy State Park Road turnoff. We drove up this hill, gained a lot of elevation, and coming over here to the road to go up to the top here, and it is closed for the winter season. It is about, it's 50 degrees here already. I'm probably overdressed for this, especially since I'm gonna walk up the hill and park here. But yeah, hard to think that there is a winter storm forecasted for tonight when it's in the 50s right now. So here we are, second part of Shikellamy State Park. This is the 78-acre Shikellamy Overlook. We are going to be over a 360-foot cliff and look out over the confluence of the north and west branches of the Susquehanna into the Susquehanna River, which flows all the way down to Havre de Grace, Maryland, in the Chesapeake Bay. As we're walking up here, get the first glimpse of the river from up here, but this is just a long uphill path here. There's a sign here for the deer trail, and it seems like that'll get us closer out to the water, so of course I'm going to take that. Oh yeah. So there's a little fence here that gives us our first look here. You can see the railroad bridge to Packer Island, which is right here, and the tip right where my finger is, that is Curie Point. So that is the other part of Shikellamy State Park that we were at here, this section here on the tip of Packers Island. You see the town of Northumberland over here, and on the east side, Sunbury. More straight up climbing here on this deer path, which is exactly what I expected. Here we go, another overlook. Northumberland, Route 15 bridge. And look at this, I'm gonna zoom in, but the north branch coming down on either side of Packers Island is a muddy brown color. And there's a distinctive line right across here where it merges with the bluer west branch of the Susquehanna. That is awesome. I've read things like that about the oceans. I guess down around the tip of South America, there's a line like that. The color of the Atlantic and the color of the Pacific. And there's just a solid line like that, like what we're seeing here. Just depends on, you know, minerals and stuff in the water, plant life, that kind of thing. But really neat to see it up here on the Susquehanna. Did not expect that. All right, so just to zoom in here on this water line, that is crazy. West branch towards the bottom, bluish green, and real muddy there coming down from the north branch around Packer Island. That's so cool. All right, so this is the most northwesternly overlook here. Still see that line where the water flows, but you could see way farther north here up the north branch. And this is just straight down here. Try and zoom up the river a little bit here. Northumberland and beyond. So I'm walking back down the hill now, and I'll tell you what, bang for my buck, this southeast viewpoint right here I think is better, because you can definitely see all three rivers from this point. I don't like that they made the fence taller here. Like, make it shorter for where you're supposed to stand and look. Still a fence, but yeah, you can definitely see the Susquehanna, and then up there the brown north branch, and this green blue west branch coming down. All of Northumberland, Packers Island, and Sunbury. All right, so off the deer path now, and I'm hitting the road. Just thought I'd talk about why this park is named Shikellamy. I honestly thought it was some kind of like maybe Irish, you know, shillelagh kind of name or something like that, but no, Shikellamy was Chief Shikellamy. He was an Iroquois chief, a friend of colonists and other American Indians. Shikellamy played a prominent role in the development of the Pennsylvania frontier in the early and middle 18th century. So park facilities here on the Overlook opened in 1960, the marina on the other side in 1972. All right, well, goodbye from Shikellamy State Park. This has been fun. This is, I've driven by here a few times, thought about pulling off or stopping or just making the trip up here. Phenomenal. Love the two faces of the park, the marina and the overlook. You know I love water and overlooks. And if you get them at the same time, hey, that's a bonus. The parks are like a 3-minute drive. You just have to cross the river and you're off again. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please ring that bell. I just did 7 state parks in 2 days in 5 different counties. Insane. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.